Stop what you're doing, you have to watch through to the end to hear the struggles that HTVAR star David Bromstad overcame. You won't believe the real-life struggles behind his bright smile. David Bromstad felt alienated as a young child in Florida long before he was capturing hearts on Design Star and hosting My Lottery Dream Home. He was born in 1973 into a military family and moved around a lot, never settling down long enough to form close friendships. With every new school came new people, new regulations, and a new round of "who's the new kid?" David discovered early on that it was difficult to fit in and that he would need to stand out in order to be recognized. David came across art and design as a teenager, along with a potent means of self-expression. He drew clothes and painted colorful scenes for hours while other boys his age played sports. He was afraid of being judged, but he yearned to share his inventions. Being out gay was unattainable in those days, particularly in rural places with strong conservative sentiments. David waited for the day when he could be himself without fear, concealing his reality beneath a calm smile and a love of color. At the age of 19, he was awarded a scholarship to attend Sarasota's Ringling College of Art and Design. He was surrounded by classmates who valued individuality and innovation for the first time. However, the change wasn't simple. David battled expectations and homesickness. His family was concerned that he had chosen a precarious career, and he was concerned that he would never fulfill his own aspirations. He struggled with self-doubt, late-night anxieties, and the pressure to show himself deserving of the scholarship. Throughout those early years of art school, following graduation, David relocated to Miami, where he began painting murals at night and working at a clothes store during the day. He was desperate to establish a reputation for himself, and he put his all into each brush stroke. However, it was difficult to get by in the city due to its quick pace and expensive rent. He drove a beat-up automobile, ate inexpensive ramen, and lived in a small apartment. He never gave up though, as word of his daring style spread and he gained new patrons with each mural he finished. It was David's audition for HTV's Design Star in 2006 that marked the true turning point. He was anxious because he knew he would need to distinguish out from the crowd of skilled designers. His trademark rainbow-colored dragon painting, a representation of pride and metamorphosis, was painted on a bedroom wall. Both the judges and the audience were impressed by his enthusiasm, candor, and bold use of color. He was relieved and happy when he was declared the winner, proving that accepting who he really is can lead to opportunities he had only ever imagined. However, even success presented fresh difficulties. David had an unrelenting schedule as host of Color Splash and then My Lottery Dream Home. He flew coast to coast, slept in hotel rooms, and hurried from set to design sessions for months while he was gone from home. He struggled with loneliness and tiredness behind the scenes. He missed the simple pleasure of painting for himself instead of the cameras, as well as his friends and family. He occasionally questioned whether the dream was worth the toll it took on his emotional well-being. Then tragedy befell his family in 2018. His cherished grandma, who served as his first art instructor and a pillar of support, became unwell. Taking a break from filming to be with her, David hurried home to Florida. To make her days better, he painted tiny canvases of vibrant flowers. While he sat with her in her hospital room, David experienced a grief he had never experienced before. When Mom died, in addition to losing a family member, he also lost a friend, mentor, and connection to his early years. He was completely upended by that loss, which made him reassess his priorities. David relied on his work, which had sustained him through so much, in the months that followed. In remembrance of his grandmother, he created paintings that are colorful celebrations of her soul. He chose significant initiatives instead of only high-profile ones, slowing down his efforts. Realizing that prosperity meant little without loved ones to share it with, he made new connections with family and old acquaintances. David Bromstad is a living example of perseverance today. He has negotiated rejection, self-doubt, and personal tragedy as a groundbreaking TV star and a bashful military brat, always turning to the canvas for solace and optimism. His tale serves as a reminder that beneath every vibrant painting and self-assured on-screen scene is a person who has been molded by adversity and fortified by tenacity. Click the subscribe button right away. If David's story inspired you and you want to read more inspirational tales of overcoming hardship, you only need to click to get your next dose of motivation.